Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to an episode of the Oregon Ducks NCAA college football mod here on Madden 24. We are entering a new era of this series. Last episode, we started it by showing Alabama versus Auburn in the Iron Bowl. It was a crazy game. You want to go back and watch it because it was a buzzer beater, walk-off, triple zeros on the board, touchdown, Jalen Milroe to, I think his name was Ja'Cory Brooks. I'm not 100% sure. I know his first name was Ja'Cory. I can't remember exactly what his last name was. I think it might have been Brooks. Ja'Cory Brooks, whatever. I'm going to call him Ja'Cory Brooks. It was a final touchdown, no time left. It was crazy. Make sure you go back and watch it. It was unbelievable. So I've implemented a new era into this series to kind of show the work that these modders have done, the excellence that these modders have accomplished with this mod while we wait for the inevitable, which is NCAA, ESPN, College Ball 25, not NCAA, ESPN, College Ball 25, or EA Sports, I guess not ESPN, EA Sports, College Ball 25. That comes out July 16th for early access, and then July 19th for worldwide release. This series has a deadline. This series will end on that day. It will be no more uploads from this series because we will be fully heading into the new era, the new game cycle. So while we were waiting for the inevitable to happen, which is to jump into that game, which I cannot wait for, by the way, I thought, you know what? We had a full season of Oregon. It was fun. I had a good time. We didn't end up getting the job done in the long run, which was to win the national championship. We lost to LSU in the title game. But we only got to see a few select teams in that season because we were limited to what the schedule had to offer. So I thought in Season 2, I might implement a new system where we travel around the country and we take hold of a certain team every single week and we play their game just to kind of get a more well-rounded scope of this mod and the fantastic work that these modders have done. So that's what we're going to be doing. And today, we are going to be following the Oklahoma Sooners. Boomer Sooner, ladies and gentlemen. We are following them as they have a tough task ahead of them here in week number 2 against the Georgia Bulldogs. That's right. Georgia's coming to town. They're coming to Oklahoma to play the Sooners. It's going to be a heck of a matchup. You do not want to miss out. Hit that like button if you go on and enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. Please hit that subscribe button. The voices in my head are getting very angry that I have not yet lowered the subscriber to not subscriber ratio. It's even gone up a little bit since the last time I checked it. So if you want to help me out and quiet those voices slightly, let's be real, we're not ever going to really silence the voices in my head. They're a little too powerful. But if you want to quiet them slightly, why don't you do me a favor? Do everybody a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Juice Club. It's a heck of a time over here. But without further ado, it is time to play Oklahoma and Georgia. This is a college football playoff matchup that we're getting in week number 2. So get your popcorn ready, settle down, get a blanket, and let's go Boomer Sooner. It is time. Week number 2. Georgia and Oklahoma both won their matchups in week number 1, so they're both off to hot starts. Let's get familiar with this Oklahoma squad so we can get into this game. We've got Dillon Gabriel, the quarterback of Oklahoma. Now, obviously, the quarterback of Oklahoma in real life will eventually be this man right here, Jackson Arnold, who, fun fact, is the right skin color in this because the modders actually know what they're doing. And EA Sports, a billion-dollar company, made this man have a lot more melanin than he probably should. So Jackson Arnold is the backup, but we got our man General Booty, legendary name. I don't think he's here anymore. I think he transferred out actually in real life. But anyway, we've got a legendary quarterback room, And Dylan Gabriel is the starting quarterback for us. We might as well give him an upgrade point. Who cares? So that is our starting quarterback. I'm excited to use him because I think he's very mobile. He's got good accuracy. He's really good awareness. He can throw on the run pretty well. Yeah, he looks like a really solid quarterback. So I'm excited to use Dylan Gabriel. But he's not the only talented player we got on this team. We got some great offensive linemen. Really good. We got a great bookend at tackle. We've got a fantastic guard. I mean, this offensive line is one of the best we've ever seen. We got a great tight end. We've got Bob Stoops' kid, Drake Stoops, who's an 86 overall. Looks like a 60-year-old man. And we've got this man, I think it's Jaleel. Yeah, Jaleel Farouk, who I'm very excited to use because he's one of the better wide receivers in all of college football this season. So, very excited about him. We've got Barnes at running back. I like the team on offense. Defense, we've got Stutzman, we've got Lawrence, we've got Bowman, great DB. We've got one of the better corners in all of football in Smith Wade, so I'm excited about that. He's now up to an artificial 99, but he's going to be balling out, hopefully. And the defensive line's looking really good. I'm going to have to use her, is it Bothroyd? Bothroyd? I don't know how to say his name. But I'm going to have to use him because I am a frequenter of the defensive line, so I will be using him. But this cornerback room with Smith, Wade, and Washington looks pretty elite. Very excited to get my hands on this Oklahoma squad. Cannot wait. Obviously, you guys know Carson Beck, Georgia quarterback, is going to be going up against us. Very scared about that because Carson Beck is one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. Heisman frontrunner, if you want to believe that. But it's time. Georgia and Oklahoma. I wonder what kind of unis we got. Oh, I can only customize my unis. Okay. Very interesting. But do we have the ones I'm looking for? Oh, we do. We've got the wood grain. I love these uniforms. I just picture, oh, these ones especially. I just picture Kyler Murray. For some reason, Kyler Murray is the quarterback that's in my head when I think of these uniforms. I know that Baker wore these. I know that the other dude, the other loser quarter, who else played at Oklahoma? It was Baker. It was Kyler. Oh, it was Caleb Williams. I don't really picture Caleb Williams in this uniform. I picture Baker in this uniform. This one right here, though, just the normal home. But for some reason, I just have it in my mind, Kyler Murray in this uniform, the wood grain style. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've seen a bunch of pictures with him wearing this uniform. I don't know what it is, but that's just who I think of when I think of this uniform. And we're going to rock it in today's episode against Georgia. It's going to be pretty crazy. Buckle your seatbelts because it's going to be a wild ride. Boomer sooner. Here we go. Oklahoma versus Georgia, and it looks like I picked the wrong combination because they also have white jerseys as well. That's okay. We can tell the difference. We've got red pants. They don't have red pants. That's my bad. I didn't realize that they were going to wear white uniforms. If I could have changed their jerseys, I would have helped it out, but it wouldn't let me. So here we go. Carson Beck, the quarterback of Georgia. They've got a talented roster. We got to be ready for this. So here we go. First play is a handoff to the running back. He slides to the other side. Probably a poor decision. But he didn't really have a lot of room in the first place. So we get the job done on play one. They've obviously got their X-Factor tight end that we have to be weary of. Good tackle there. They're going to try to hand this ball off to Milton, and it's not going to work. He's no Nick Chubb. He's no Todd Gurley. He's no Sony Michel. He's not going to get the job done against this Oklahoma defense. That's a quick throw. He's wide open. He's got a lot of room to run. Middle of the field. We kind of got lost in the sauce there a little bit, if you want to think about it like that. Kind of got lost in the sauce. Carson Beck keeps the drive alive, and I missed the tackle. That's my bad. This is a artificial run right there. Milton should not have that many yards. It should have been stopped behind the line of scrimmage, if we're being totally honest, but you guys know, if you've been around the channel a lot, I suck. So that was inevitable. That was going to be a completed run, like a missed tackle and stuff like that. So unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. That's the kind of thrilling gameplay you get when you subscribe to the Walter Juice channel. I'll tell you what. Just wait till the actual college football game comes out. I'm gonna be just a ball of missed tackles. It's gonna be quite the gameplay, that's for sure. 3rd and 15 from the 42 after a nice sack by the Oklahoma defense. Can we force a punt from Georgia? No, we can't. All we can do is force a new set of downs for Georgia because they're just that good. Some could say this is a little bit of a mismatch. Georgia might be too overpowered for us. I guess we'll have to fight those rumors off and battle against them. Good throw while he had a man coming on his face right there. That was pretty crazy how much pressure we put on him. But he still got that ball away and got a lot of yards out of it. From the 18-yard line, under center, it's the handoff to the running back. And again, he's really going nowhere. So other than that one anomaly, we'll say, of a run where he got like 16 yards, we've really held Milton in check this first drive. That's a quick throw. Washington's right there. Couldn't knock the ball out of the hands of the sure-handed tight end or receiver, I guess. Oh, it's McConkey, receiver. Ladd McConkey with a nice catch there. Not really going to be dropping that. Ladd McConkey, one of the better ones. And that's a false start by the right guard. Number 69. Nice. Number 69 gets the false start. That pushes them back 5. And they will have a 1st and 15 now from the 17. Carson Beck making some adjustments. Stands in the pocket. Fires. It's going to be dropped. Incomplete by the running back, Milton. Could not get his grubby little fingerprints on that football and secure the catch. He probably had a touchdown if he would have caught it, because I had inside leverage, so it wouldn't have worked. That's another throw. It's going to be caught. Is that McConkey? It is. He goes to the sure-handed Ladd McConkey, and that is a 3rd down and 3. Let's bring a little blitz. Little linebacker blitz. Get some pressure. Or no pressure whatsoever. Bad throw. What the heck happened there? I might need to see a replay on that. What happened? Why did that ball... Did he just, like, not release it in time? What happened here, Carson? So this is a... Oh, did it hit off the line? Oh, he threw it and it deflects off of his own lineman's shoulder pad. I didn't even see that on first go. He threw it so low... First off, the angle, look at this ball. McConkey's not even looking for it. His momentum is clearly going to take him past where the ball is going to go, so he's clearly going to have to dive back like he was going to. So I don't know why Beck chose to throw it like that, but it bounces off of his left guard's shoulder pad and goes incomplete. That was crazy. I didn't expect that to happen, really. That's kind of wild. But let's get a little good stuff going here with Carson Beck so we can get thumbnail action in here. Boom, look at that. Look at that. That's the good stuff right there. That is the goods. Georgia quarterback Carson Beck. All right, so we hold them to a field goal, which I'll take, specifically because that was their first drive of the game. And they missed it. What do field goal kickers do? College kickers? They miss. He puts that wide left, and Georgia has nothing. A big donut for the Bulldogs. And Kirby Smart is not happy about it. Kirby Smart must have been standing out in the sun a little bit too long. He is not happy about it. First play of the game on offense for Oklahoma. The handoff is to Barnes. He had 106 yards last game. Good for him. Look at the helmet. The helmet, the details with the wood in the helmet looks just, oh, mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. The modders did a good job. All right, now we get to unleash Dillon Gabriel here. We get to see what he's made of. First throw of the game. Oh, he's a lefty. I forgot about that. I'm not used to playing with a lefty quarterback. I got to adjust my my play style now. The handoff to the running back. Barnes cut it back inside. I thought I had more room. I think when I cut it back inside, he lost a lot of that momentum, and that kind of slowed him down enough. That's probably what it was. All right, so that gets us to 2nd down and 9. Georgia used a lot of that first quarter, so we're already into the second quarter. And I'm going opposite side of the field to Stogner, the tight end, and that didn't really get me a lot of yards. I thought it was going to be more effective. It was not. We'll hand this off. Gabriel on the run. Do I have anybody? I do. I have him right there. It's going to be Anthony. Holds on. Good throw on the run by Dillon Gabriel. And that is a beautiful little catch. Let's do a run up the middle, an ISO with Barnes now. We should be able to get a couple yards, and we do. He falls somewhat forward for a few extra yards. Let's do a flip on the play action cross and go opposite direction. So it's Stogner and Farouk that are running the routes this time. Hopefully this... Oh, God. That's a sack. Yep. Hall was in the backfield as I completed my play action, and him being a lefty, it's a lot harder for him to throw that ball like that as quickly as he needed to. So that was just a poor execution on my part. Hopefully that doesn't affect me in the long run. Oh, get that ball out. Oh, man, Georgia's defense really locked me up on that last couple plays. They really stepped it up. The sack and then the incomplete pass. And we will punt the ball back to Georgia. Man, I thought we could capitalize. Them not scoring on that field goal, I thought we could capitalize and take an early lead, but it is not the case, as Carson Beck will come back onto the field for drive number 2, hoping to avenge that first drive and actually get some points on the board. All right, they'll start at the 20. And quick throw. He's got McConkey. That's going to be his favorite target. It's just that simple. I might have to go adjustments here. Coach adjustments, cornerback matchups by overall. Let's get Smith-Wade on McConkey so I feel a little bit more confident. There we go. We got star on star. And that might be an offside, encroachment on the defense. I'm not sure who jumped first. It is on us. Well, that gives them the free first down. Ethan Downs, one of our higher-rated defensive players, gets himself a penalty and a free first down for the Bulldogs, which they don't need. They're already good enough. So hopefully we can counteract that by stopping them on the next couple plays. That's a quick throw. That's going to be McConkey. Smith-Wade was in coverage, but still could not handle McConkey's elite route running. 2nd and 4. Georgia looks very good on their first 2 drives. Somehow we were able to hold them to a field goal attempt, and they ended up missing it, which was lucky for us. But I don't get that feeling on this drive. I'm going to call a quick blitz adjustment because they're at the line, and that's going to be a completed catch. Luckily, we got the animation for him to fall down. I thought if I called a quick blitz, we could get some quick pressure and force a bad throw, but that was not the case. 1st down and 10 for Georgia. We're going to have to do something here and change our ways. Come on. Pick it off. That's an interception. It is. It's Washington. He stays on his feet. He's got one man to beat. 20, 10, 5. Pick 6 for the Sooners. Woody Washington. Pick 6 gets the Sooners on the board first. He jumped the route, got his grubby little mitts on it, and stays on his feet after the tackle attempt from Thomas and takes it to the house. House call? Let's go. Oklahoma leads 7-0 against Georgia. And I think we get the ball to start the second half. Huge momentum shift for Oklahoma. Big, big mistake by Carson Beck, who doesn't usually make those kind of mistakes, but he does here, and we are gonna capitalize. That is for sure. Massive error. Let's get the job done. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Georgia making massive adjustments on the play. They do all those adjustments just to run the ball. No, they're going to pass it. But Beck's in trouble. He's going to run and throw it away out of bounds. Live to fight another day. And look at that down on the bottom ticker. Ohio State leads 7-0 over the Cheaters. You love to see it. Hopefully they can hold that lead. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. They're going deep. Woody Washington's there again. He forces the incomplete pass. Good deflection. Oh, man. Back-to-back drives with a Woody Washington pick would have been crazy. 3rd and 10. Georgia's in desperation mode, it seems. The handoff is to the running back, and he gets dragged down. I'm calling a timeout. I know it's 1:50. That's probably not the right idea because we have a lot of time left. I probably should have let the clock go, but I'm getting a little frisky. And when I get frisky, I make bad decisions. Wright is to return, and he brings it to the 32. All right, Dylan Gabriel on the field again. Didn't have a great opening drive of the game, but that was just Georgia's defense really tightening up there at the end. I'm going to fire that into Farouk. It's a little off target, a little out of reach of Farouk, and it's an incomplete pass. That's okay. That was a tough throw. That was across field, across body, all kinds of different things. Tough throw. Ooh, Oregon's got to play the Tar Heels. That's a tough matchup for them. But they got the talent to be able to get that done. That's going to be caught by Stoops. That's a tough catch, especially with a guy draped all over him. Tough catch. Big grab by the coach's son, or former coach's son, I guess. Anthony goes and gets that one, completes the catch First down. We're going to run some no huddle because now we are in pressure situation. We got under a minute to go. Dylan Gabriel in the pocket. Stands, fires. It's Anthony again, back to back. Let's run some hurry up. Let's get this clock draining. Gabriel immediately on the run. I've got a couple options. What do I want to hit? I want to hit Stogner in the middle of the field because of course I do. We'll call our second timeout. 36 seconds left. Get some new legs out there. Let's go with a shallow X dig. Who do we got out there? I can't see. The momentum factors are blocking the people out on the field. I can't see it. I got to take off and run. Dylan Gabriel gets the first down. Clock stops until we get set. Or I guess not because the accelerate clock is moving. It thinks that we're set. I'm going to roll out of the pocket. I might have something here. Back of the end zone. This could be crazy. Anthony, touchdown Sooners. What a throw. He did a complete 360 on the spin, and he fist bumps the camera. What a throw here. Opposite side of the field. Tough throw for Gabriel regardless. And look at that. That's a crazy throw. I haven't seen a catch like that in a long time. And that is a big touchdown as we enter halftime or get close to halftime. Man, that was a crazy catch. I have not seen a catch like that in a while. 14-0, and we get the ball to start the second half, too. Oklahoma is riding high. I'm telling you, that Carson Beck pick six that he threw, that's going to come back to bite Georgia. He don't usually make mistakes, but when he does, it's going to end up being big. 15 seconds remain. Are they going to just kneel it? No, they're going to actually call a play, but it could be just a run. It'll be, yeah, just a handoff. And they'll get a decent carry, so they will call a timeout to try to get a field goal out of this. I respect it. I respect it. We got to do a better job of stopping that. That, you could have an argument, is pass interference. I didn't really, it was too quick of a play, too bang-bang. Could have been pass interference, though. 8 seconds remain. 2 timeouts for Georgia. He goes sideline. Picked off by Dolby. Carson Beck makes his second mistake of the game. And Oklahoma is rocking here in Norman. It is crazy. 3 seconds left in the half. We're going to just take one deep and see what happens. Maybe some miracles can happen. Who the F really knows. 2-on-1 controller disconnected just like the end of the Alabama-Auburn game. You wouldn't expect anything different from World of Juice gameplay, would you? Just knock it down at this point. Ah, it's picked off. I probably shouldn't have thrown that. But I was just trying for some sort of miracle. That's okay. Lassiter, Kamari Lassiter with the pick. He ends the half. But Oklahoma up 14-0 on Georgia with 1 half of football to play. And we get the ball to start the second half. I'm feeling pretty good. It is Skyline time. All right. Let's get this kick return. Do we have a little bit of room? Oh, maybe. I kind of ran right into the pressure, though. That's okay. 25-yard lines where Gabriel will start the next drive, the first drive of the half. And maybe we could do something like what Georgia did on their first drive, where we take a lot of the clock down and then give them the ball with really no time left in the third quarter. That would be ideal. I don't know if that's going to be what happens, but that would be an ideal scenario. It is now 14 to, I'm assuming, 14. Buckeyes have lost their advantage. Or maybe it's just going to stay 14-13. It didn't update, so they must have missed their extra point. That's awesome and hilarious. Sucks to suck, cheaters. Hand the ball off to Barnes again. He's got a lot of room. He's starting to cook right now. If Barnes gets hot, then Georgia's in trouble. Because we were doing all that on offense in the first half without a run game, really. But if Barnes starts to get hot and he's getting like 6 yards a carry, then they're in big-time trouble. They might have adjusted there, though. So we'll go cross-slot post. See if we can get some underneath stuff happening here. Gabriel underneath. Stogner. Good catch. First down and more. Fights through a couple tackles and gets to the 28-yard line. Good catch and run. But let's get back to the run game. If it ain't broke. Hand the ball off to Barnes. And look at the room. Now, I did get adjusted there by a man and tackled, but I had a lot of room there. And another good room, but I got tackled quickly. Tackled quickly. Okay. Looks like Georgia's starting to figure out the run game, so we'll have to change it up a little bit. We've taken a good amount of time off the clock. Not as much as I would like, but a good amount. And this is going to be a money play, isn't it? Stogner, end zone, broken up. Good play by Georgia. That was a money touchdown that he gets a good deflection on. Breaks that pass up. Incomplete. But he's not going to break up this one. Sideline. I wanted it. I really did want it. I really did want it. I thought I was here. I thought I had the room. To be fair, he makes a good break on the ball too, so he's right there in coverage. Oh, and he gets his hands on it. That's upsetting, man. I thought that was going to be a beautiful chef's kiss type of throw and catch. But you got this man, Mr. Gabriel. You love to see this man on the field. He's been playing really good. He's been playing really, really impressive. And I'm excited to see what he can do on this 3rd and 10. What can he do? From the 18-yard line, got to get 10 yards for the first down. Go quickly. That's Farouk. He's got the first down and more. Farouk down to the 3. Good throw. Better catch. But now we got a different running back in the game. It's oh, no, it's Barnes. I thought it said there was somebody else out there, but it is still Barnes out there. He gets to the 1, so we are just a yard away from pay dirt. We'll call a pass play, but then adjust to a run to kind of confuse Georgia's defensive line, and it worked to perfection. Nobody's there to touch Barnes as he walks into the end zone with ease, and that is 3 touchdowns on the board, unanswered by Georgia. They are shell-shocked here in Norman. It's crazy. Georgia thought they had themselves a cakewalk. They underestimated the blue-collar boys here in Oklahoma. Sending it away. Back to Georgia, down 21-0. Late 3rd quarter action. What will Carson Beck do? He's already got 2, count them, 2 INTs in the first half. His first drive of the second half. What will it entail? It's going to start with a handoff to the running back. He's got a little bit of room. Nice little chop tackle. 40 yards on 7 carries is not too bad. Not too great either, but not too bad. They've been able to run it fairly consistently. Another handoff to him. He's not getting that first down. No way. 3rd and 2. Good adjustment by the linebackers. And it's quickly 3rd and 2 for Georgia. Under 2 minutes to go 3rd quarter. They're going to have to make a move here. Is it going to be another handoff? 3 straight handoffs. And this time it works to perfection. That gets them a lot of yards up to midfield. Basically at midfield. 50-yard line. Directly on the midfield marker. And that gets them a fresh set of downs. They went 3 straight runs. That's kind of bold. Oh, what a catch. Stays in bounds, too. Thomas seems to be the favorite target now instead of McConkey. So maybe that's a good decision. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We are now under a minute in the 3rd quarter. Time preciously running out for Georgia. Oh, that's a beautiful throw. And right as I say his name, he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. That is Ladd McConkey. Big catch and a huge gain afterwards to the 8-yard line. Georgia is clawing back. Fake handoff to the running back. End zone. Dropped. Swatted away. Good defense from Lawrence. I thought that was executed perfectly. I thought it was going to be a touchdown. Not to be. At least not on that play. Quick throw. McConkey down before he gets... Oh, that was Bowers. Bowers down before he gets into the end zone. A mistake by the veteran. He could have easily just walked into the end zone there. There was no threat to stop him before he got to the end zone. But he goes down, secure catches it, and falls 2 yards short. Mistake. And now I missed the tackle. Ah, touchdown Georgia. I missed the tackle. I wanted to stop him short, and I thought that I could. But I dove prematurely. Unfortunate. And Georgia fights back slightly. 21-7. Look at that score down the bottom ticker. It's 17-2. That's talk about a scoregami. That's kind of wild. All right, Oklahoma. We've had all the momentum basically the whole game. So let's continue that. Just do exactly what we did on that last drive. Take about 3 or 4 minutes off the clock and score a touchdown. then that'll ice the game, basically. They won't be able to have enough time to claw back the 3 touchdowns that they would need. So let's just do that. Or we get stopped for no yards. That also works too. That's also part of the game plan, I guess. Okay, so maybe they're going to be ready for the run game, but are they ready for the underneath passing? We're going to go underneath. It's going to be Farouk. He's going to hold on. Ooh, tough catch. I don't know how he held on, really. That was a hard hit. Right back to it. Same exact play. Not the same receiver, though. Anthony. Oh, my God. See, that's what I expected on the previous play. Anthony takes a massive shot, drops the ball, and we have to choose. We're at our own 23-yard line. It's not a smart idea to go for this, even though it is 4th and 3, and I do believe we could get it. I'm going to punt it away. I got to play the mind games. Got to play the mind games, play the field positioning. It's a smarter idea. The odds are on our favor to kick that ball, so that's what we'll do. We're still up by 2 touchdowns. I still feel fairly confident we can win this game, especially having picked off Carson Beck twice now. That's Dolby with a good pressure. And I just saw in the bottom ticker that Iowa has 14 points. What kind of alternate universe are we in where Iowa can score 14 points? That's just not true. 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Oh, Carson Beck didn't see it coming. Bothroyd, I think is Bothroyd. I don't know how to say his name, but he got a sack. He got in quick, too. That wasn't even me. He just won instantly out against the tackle and got quick to the quarterback. It's a deep pass. It's going to be caught by Thomas. A couple broken tackles later, and it's to the 35. Carson Beck just stood in that pocket and just threw a laser. Great throw. Great throw. And now after that huge momentum boost to the sideline, Bowers brings it in. 2nd and 2. I thought that might have been a pick. It looked that way. Oh, this is dangerous. Good job out of the backfield. Good tackle. Uh-oh. Oh, I dived for it. I dove for that ball with whoever I was, but McConkey comes away with it. I was a little out of reach. End zone. Touchdown, Bowers. Georgia diced me up surgically on that drive. And Georgia is in... What? I had a stroke there for a second. I apologize. Georgia is within one score of tying this game here in Norman. Okay. Don't freak out. Do not freak out whatsoever. We got this. We've been dominating the entire game. It's not like Georgia's going to come back and win this one. We are the Sooners. We can win fairly easily. All we got to do is just play our brand of ball that we've been playing all day. We can walk away with the dub. That's a good start with that big run. We'll go right back to it. Another great run. Solid blocking, but I doubt we get 3 in a row, so I'm going to call a different play here. There's no way that Georgia lets us get 3 in a row of that same exact play. But that took a lot of time off the clock, and we moved the ball down the football field fairly far. So we'll get another handoff to the opposite side, and that's a decent carry. I like that. I like that a lot. We'll go right back to it, but we'll change it to the left side this time. And then cut it back inside. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have continued out the left side for a reason. 3rd and 3. This has got to be a pass. They've been seeing run all day. This has got to be a pass. But it's going to be a flip. And we're going to go run to Dylan Gabriel's strong side, so it's easier for him to throw. All right. I could hit... Oh, I'm just going to run. I could hit a couple of guys, but I don't want to risk an incomplete pass. So we're just going to take it off with Gabriel. He's got the first down. And now we're in territory where Georgia's going to start using their timeouts, I would think. Because we're going to just hand it off to Barnes. He breaks off a 1 tackle. And yeah, they're starting to use their timeouts. Minute 46 to go. If we can make them use all 3, that would be ideal. They use their second. It's 3rd and 4. I don't really want to kick a field goal here, so I probably got to throw a pass to try to increase my odds of a first down. I'm just going to take off and run. That way we know that it stays... Yep, we know that it stays... the clock stays running is what I was thinking. We get them to use their timeout, guaranteed. So Barnes will get up there. I really wanted just to get him to over 100 yards, and it looks like we've done that there. So I think Oklahoma is going to survive unless something crazy happens. 3rd and 9. You know what? Just give me that QB kneel. How do I call a QB kneel? Is it goal line? It can't be goal line. Is it special teams? No, I don't know how to call a QB kneel. I don't know what play or what package it would be in, but we'll call a play here. 3rd and 9. I probably should keep it on the ground though. We'll kick our field goal if we have to. That'll make it a 10-point game, but I'll take this down as far as I can. Not too far, unfortunately, but they've used all their timeouts, so when they get the ball, it'll be fairly difficult for them to... ooh, I almost lost him his 100 yards. That would have been bad. All right, we'll kick the field goal. At least we'll set up for the field goal. We'll take this down super far and then kick it. And there'll only be, like, what, 2 seconds remaining, so we should be able to ice this game. My controller is going crazy with the shaking, though. I'll just get it, I'll get it lined up here. Take this down all the way. And hopefully I don't miss this. That'd be kind of embarrassing, wouldn't it? But I am not very good at field goal kicks. You guys know this. It's been documented on the channel very, very well. All right, got to start it. And got it. 2 seconds left. It's up. And it's good with 1 second left. You got to be kidding me. I thought I drained it. So there is 1 second remaining. Luckily, we made the field goal, so it's not like they can tie it with a kick return touchdown or something. There's literally a 0% chance that Oklahoma will lose this game with 1 second remaining, down by 10. So we will send it away, and they will kneel it. They should have just returned it. It's not like they can do anything. Even if they somehow miraculously score here, there's no time left after that, so they can't win. Oklahoma will go to 2-0, and they will beat Georgia. That is quite the accomplishment. Can I pick that off? Ooh, almost. And that is how the game will end. 24-14, Oklahoma beats Georgia. That's a big one. That was a fun game. Not as dramatic, not as edge of your seat excitement as Alabama-Auburn was, but still, very exciting game, very good game, very fun game. And we get the job done. Saw a pick 6 in that game, too. Not very often do you see a pick 6. So, that was pretty fun. Let's get to week number 3 before we wrap up the episode. So, that was a good one. Like I said in the intro, I don't know how long this is going to get before we get to July 16th. I hope we can get through another season, but I don't know. We're already deep into June as it is, so there's not much more time left before the game. So we'll try our best to get as deep as we can, but wherever we get's where we get by July 16th. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much. Stop by and watch. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.